Okay, folks, here's the deal. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say it once. I really hope that it gives everyone on both sides of this topic a time to pause and think. This whole discussion, opening, not reopening, it's complicated. It's complicated on both sides. Those of us who are working in the hospital care setting, myself included, or training those that do so like I'm doing every day, we feel put upon because we're essential and because we're risking our lives, and can get really angry and yell and shout about people just staying home. We need to realize that the sacrifice that's being asked to those other folks is significant. They're losing income, they're losing jobs, they're having houses and livelihoods at risk, small business owners at risk. We need to honor that and recognize that. For the leaders, you're going to get it wrong. No matter what you answer, you're going to get it wrong to a portion of the population. If we socially distance correctly, what it ends up looking like is that we went too far. If we correctly socially distance and it's successful, it will look like it wouldn't have been as big a deal and we made a mistake by staying closed. That's how it works. That's how it works. If we do our job, it looks like we overreacted. If we do not socially distance and we open too soon, increased number of people are going to die. It's not an if, it's a when. It will happen. Our facilities and our hospitals are still not going to be prepared. We're still struggling with materials and equipment. All of our facilities are doing amazing work trying to gather supplies, and they're working hard, and we have preparation, but we need more before that wave crashes. So no matter what they choose, there's going to be losers involved here. And we need to own that. And what the people who are making these decisions have to decide is whether the blame they want to accept afterward is that they kept it closed too long and had a financial repercussions on our system, or they opened it too soon and caused loss of life. Those are their choices. They don't get a third. They don't get to get it perfect. And we all have to know that's going to be the case. And lastly, for those that are so angry to reopen, I mean this, of course, because I work in the health field, but in general, honestly, before you grab that sign to go picket a governor's mansion, ask yourself, am I prepared for an end-of-life meeting with a family member via FaceTime? Because that's what's happening. Am I ready to say goodbye to my parent, my cousin, my child, my spouse over a screen while they sit in a room alone? If you're ready for that, I have no way I can impede you otherwise. But ask yourself that. It's not black and white. If we give it more time, each additional week we get, we have people coming up with new built ways to produce ventilators. We have machines in other factories getting switched over to be able to produce PPE. We have increased speed of testing. Testing a couple of weeks ago was taking 5 more days or so. Now it's taking 45 minutes. Giving it more time is what I'd sure like to see happen. But it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to work. There is not a right. There's choices and which repercussions we want to live with. So don't fool ourselves into thinking it's all one way or the other.